can you do peer respite and soteria in home with a family? Do you have to have a place to do this at? Can you do it? Yeah, just in homes. To what extent can you do it? Well, you can't do a soteria in your house or a peer respite, but you can use the principles, I think, to make a difference. So I've worked with about six groups of parents of people who are going through extreme experiences, would be diagnosed with psychosis. And I've just helped them provide a safe, supportive, affirming environment for their loved one and be with. In other words, I encourage them to be with their loved one in the same way that we're talking about. Listen, understand what's going on, try to engage, support. And that has been helpful. And one of the really helpful things, Jim, is just giving people a different way to understand what's happening with their loved one. Because what they hear when they go to the conventional system is, you have a brain disorder, you're broken, you have a fundamental brain disorder, you're broken, and you need to take these drugs for the rest of your life. Well, when I help them have a different idea about what's going on with their loved one, it just seems to me your loved one, is somehow has found a way to survive, and seems to be kind of frightened, seem to be scared, in some ways terrified. Bert Karen, who was a great psychologist, who got to know people diagnosed with schizophrenia very well, he would say basically that these people are terrified about the world and about human beings for good reason. They have good reason to be terrified. Now, obviously that's not always the case. Some people are in a spiritual emergency, and I don't want to presume that I know what's going on. Everyone's going through a different experience. But when parents have this other way of understanding it, Jim, when they understand, oh, something's happened to my son, my daughter, that they've kind of been thrown in some way, and they're in this process of surviving, of doing their best to move forward, and I'm just going to help them do that. That can make a big difference with a family. And so I actually had one of the mothers said to me, after I had been working with her for a while, and she said, seeing things this way makes it easier for me to love my son. It makes it easier for me to love him and be with him. And that's big. So yes, we can do this in families, in homes. It can be done.